As an experienced traveler, one of the lessons I've learned is that the travel gear you bring with you can dramatically improve your experience. Here's 6 simple and inexpensive life-improving travel products in under 6 minutes. First up is this set of small TSA-approved locks for your luggage. It's probably, of everything I'm about to show you, the thing I've owned the longest, and I think it's something that everyone should have. I don't think people should spend a lot of time worrying about safety for your trip, but I do think you should be smart, and being able to lock your luggage is a great way to do that. Especially if you're staying at hostels or you have to leave your bag in a luggage locker or in the storage area of your hotel. It's just a good way to keep your valuables safe. So I'll just pop the lock onto my bag when I've got to store it or when I'm leaving the room for the day. It clips right onto the zipper, and in my opinion, it's worth it for the peace of mind. The ones I'm linking to are brass and they're keyed and they're very, very inexpensive. I'll also link to one that is a combination lock in case you don't want a key or you're afraid you'll lose the key. Rolling or folding your clothes can lead to some serious wrinkles, but I'm not about to go on vacation and then start ironing. Who has time for that? Enter Downy Wrinkle Release Spray. This stuff is so clutch. We get a little travel size bottle for each trip that we go on, pretty much. You just lay out your clothing item, spray it on, give it a tug, and then hang it up. And the wrinkles are usually gone in 5 minutes or less. Honestly, not much more to say. Easy, simple, essential. Hydration is super important, especially while you're traveling. If you're flying, the low humidity on the airplane can dehydrate you, which can then accentuate the negative effects of jet lag. Let's face it, human beings need water. So if you're watching this and you're a human being, this is your reminder to drink some water. And I want to show you my favorite water bottle that I like to drink out of. This Owala water bottle is one of my absolute favorite travel products. It's dual wall insulated stainless steel, and it keeps your drink cold for up to 24 hours. It's a one-touch open, so just a press of this button and it flips open. Something I personally love is the way the mouthpiece works. You can gulp or sip. It comes with a straw for you sippers. I personally prefer the gulp method, but that's kind of the nice thing about it is it's choose your own adventure. It comes in 24 or 32 ounces. This is the 24 ounce version. Comes in a bunch of different colors. And look, I know there's trendier options out there, like it's not the Stanley tumbler that's really popular right now or one of those other TikTok trends, but this is clutch. I have taken it to over 18 countries and it works. It combines the features of a lot of great pieces of drinkware at a really, really affordable price. Drinkware can get crazy expensive, and this is right around $20. A product I always travel with is an eye mask. It's perfect for long haul flights or for the occasional hostel or Airbnb where there's too much light pollution getting into your room. My favorite one I've ever had is this one. We got it off of Amazon. It's by a company called Alaska Bear. It's silk, it's super soft, it's breathable. When you put it on, it's got kind of a cooling sensation, I would say. You know, they make some claims about how it's like better for your skin. All I know is it blocks out the light. And it's just one of those items that it doesn't really take up much space. You may not always need it, but you'll be really, really glad that you have it. I always travel with this. A big tip for travelers is to be aware of pickpockets. And an easy way for guys to manage this is to not keep their wallet in their back pocket, which isn't good for your back anyways. I really like this wallet by Nomatic. It's very simple. It's made with this medical grade elastic and has this nice leather pull tab. It's really sleek and slim, and honestly, it just looks cool and it's functional. It easily holds up to 15 cards, which for all the travel rewards credit cards I have is really important. It's also got a pocket for cash or for a key. The way that I do it is I put my 4 main important credit cards that I want access to on each of the 4 sides. And that way, when I pull the tab, I've got quick access to those. By the way, if you're curious at all about what my favorite credit cards for free travel are, I've linked them below. If you've ever had to check your luggage, you know that there's always a chance that it gets lost or delayed. I've had my luggage lost probably 5 or 6 times in my life, and I've always gotten it back, but I've always been terrified that I will lose something valuable and never see it again. In summer of 2022, as travel resumed, there were all these photos of giant lost luggage graveyards and horror stories of people who were parted from their belongings for long stretches of time. It can be really inconvenient, and that's why the next item is an Apple AirTag, which can make it extremely easy for you to track down whatever it's attached to using the Find My app. They're super small, they're really easy to connect to an iPhone or an iPad, and they're only $29.99 on Amazon, so I guess that would make them the most expensive item on the list, but I consider it almost like an insurance policy for your expensive stuff. Whatever this is with, you will know where that thing is. And speaking of apps, it's super important to download the right apps for travel. And in this video, I break down 8 must-have apps for you to download before your next international trip. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.